Cadillac, the standard of the world. The Cadillac Automobile Company was founded by Henry Leland in 1902 from what was left of the Henry Ford Company. Henry Leland, a master mechanic and entrepreneur, named the company after his ancestor, Antoine de la Mothe Cadillac. From its earliest years, Cadillac aimed for precision engineering and a stylish luxury finish. In 1908, Cadillac was the first American car to win the prestigious Dewar Trophy from the Royal Automobile Club of England for its utilization of interchangeable parts. To prove how precise their manufacturing was, Cadillac sent 3 cars to England, and each was disassembled. The parts from each car were then mixed together. The cars were reassembled, taken to a track, and driven for 50 miles. Each car performed as it did when they left the factory. Cadillac won the Dewar Trophy again in 1913 for being the first production car with electric starter, electric ignition, and electric lights. In 1915, it introduced a 90-degree flathead V8 engine with 70 horsepower, allowing its cars to attain 65 miles per hour, which was much faster than most American roads could accommodate. In 1928, Cadillac introduced the first synchro-mesh manual transmission. This made the manual transmissions of the time much easier to shift. The overhead valve V8 engine of 1949 set the standard for the entire American automotive industry with its relatively small size and great power. General Motors is still using the basic layout of this engine today in its trucks and performance cars. In 1948, General Motors styling chief Harley Earl brought Cadillac their now famous and iconic tail fin designs. Other firsts for Cadillac were a fiber optic warning system to alert the driver to failed light bulbs, a memory seat function, allowing seat positions to be saved and recalled for different drivers, and air suspension for ride height adjustments. Throughout the 60s, Cadillac maintained its hold on the American luxury car buyer, but tough times were soon to come. The 70s brought the advent of safety regulations, pressure for lower emissions and higher fuel economy, and Cadillac was perhaps the hardest hit of all premium brands. This was not the low point for Cadillac, however. In order to compete with the European brands, Cadillac brought to market a warmed-over Chevrolet they called the Cimarron. This car is widely regarded as the brand's worst car and Cadillac's lowest point in its history. All was not lost for Cadillac. In order to compete with Lincoln's Navigator, Cadillac rebadged a GM SUV and called it Escalade. This car was an instant hit, providing all of the Cadillac luxury they had been known for in a more useful package. The early 2000s have been a resurgence for Cadillac. With their new art and science design, new modern chassis, and modern high-feature engines, Cadillac is again competing with the world's best luxury brands.